Hey folks, I'm Trivia Glory and welcome to part 3 of my campaign in Soviet Republic, Workers and Resources. Last time out we designed our power connections to the outside world, we laid out our more permanent construction industry, and we started laying out our first town. So in between parts I've added in a few more residential buildings. We've got 5 over here, 4 up there, so that's just under 900 residents when they're fully occupied. We've got a shop here, we've got a kindergarten, a school, fire station, hospital, bus, platform, pub, cinema, indoor pool. Yes, that is an indoor pool. Okay, let's get things moving. What I still need to put in over here, in fact, just check. And I've laid out another section of road to be gravelled. And I don't think I mentioned before, but the plan is to try and not go below 2 million rubles. Start generating our own income before we dip below that. But yeah, I want to get networks set up over here. So we need a water substation. And I may as well add it somewhere down in this area. I don't know if I want it to go beyond there. There's a lot of wasted space because I will have more residential buildings over here. So I think maybe if I just have it central, then it could cover this area up here. So maybe somewhere in around this shop would be good. And we could do that actually. Connect up to the footpath to the shop. Right, so that's probably good enough there. And we also need then a sewage tank. We'll do something similar to the sewage tank over here. Well, we could have it down there. I'm not going to build too much more out there, I don't think. So maybe plop the sewage tank down in here, if we can manage it. Yeah. We can't build there due to infrastructure. Which infrastructure is it? That's a pity. How about in here? Nope. If we put it in that orientation, is that any better? Not particularly. Could get it in there. How does that look to the left? That's okay. Right. Yeah, we can get it there. Where's it connecting to though? Doesn't really matter, the footpath. It's just... I don't want it connecting across the road though. That there should do. Potentially blocking an entrance to the football pitch, but far too much time spent on that. Okay, so we've got sewage and we've got water. We need heating. And I believe heating can be an absolute disaster, so we're going to play it safe. Are we now? No, maybe not. That's massive. Actually, thinking about the heating plant needs coal, doesn't it? 8.4 tons of coal at maximum production. So maybe we do take this big one. I think that's a bit too big though for what we're doing over here. Let's just go with the small heating plant. And we need coal across from there. Can it fit in here? The heating outlets are on the wrong side. It potentially could go there. Yep. The conveyor connects. Do I want anything else in this space? Probably not, and it's handy for the bus station, the bus stop. There's something niggling at me, but I can't think what it is, so we'll go for that. And hope for the best. Oh, I think it was the other conveyor connection from the coal storage might end up going across somewhere over here to a steel mill, so that would be okay. Let's view. You could actually just walk along the road, couldn't you? Or you could come out that way, take your pick. Right, so that's our heating plant. We need to get the... hang on, let's check. Still working our way down there, hopefully. Yeah, running without issues. And that's working. Right, we're okay. So we need a small heat pumping station, probably, and a small heat exchanger, or a heat exchanger. How much does that put out? 42 gigajoules of heat. Doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't tell me. Heats a water tank of 210 cubic meters. So it couldn't heat that, but it could heat 2 of these small heat exchangers, I think. I think that's what it's telling me. So if we put the heat exchangers... how far can they actually stretch? They can stretch about 390 meters, it looks like. 400 meters, in fact. Almost 500 meters. Probably does do 500. Yeah, over. Okay, I'm just looking down here at the fire station. Anyway, so we know that we don't need to worry about this being too far away if we place it right up at this road, but not having an access on the main road. Let's do that for now, and potentially have a second one. Yeah, okay. So that would be the access, roughly. And that would allow us... in fact, let's just have another road across here. Yeah. Let's run a road. We'll decide what we do with that later. Could potentially have it do a circuit round there, but I don't think that's going to be needed. I think we might run a couple of roads off it down that direction and get some residential in there. Okay, Still working away. Looks like it. How much longer have we got to go? 48 work, 87 work days in total once we get all the resources on site. Workers, there we go. You're bringing in workers for us. Let's get. Why is there no gravel laid here? I've not assigned anyone to it. That's why. Workers and dumpers. And this one here. No workers or mechanism. Now you're running without issues, it says. You're waiting for workers, that's what was holding that one up. But why is there no excavator on it? Never mind, it seems to be okay now. And you're still waiting for workers as well. Hopefully that's them on their way in. Actually, there's a thing. This road here, remember that we're going to be driving on the right. Eventually these will be one-way roads. I want another road in here, and this would be the road that's the access. Let's get rid of that. So you'd be the access back onto the motorway. You come down there and like that. Right. So what am I doing over here now? I still need to get the water sorted out and the sewage. Let's go to networks. So we need a small water well. Small 280 cubic meters of water. And this, we need water treatment as well, but the water substation, 20 cubic meters of water. Do I need to add in a small water tower? I suppose it might. But then I've got this water substation, which is a water tank. Do I need this? The water substation doesn't have an output. I'll leave that for now. We're just going to run it straight from the well, I think. So we need the well, small water well. Take this and we'll stick it somewhere up here. I don't think it really matters. I was just thinking about workers using this bus stop. Let me see, water well, water treatment, maximum number of workers is 5 there. We don't have any workers here, so this doesn't need to be near the bus stop as such. And it's got water outputs to both sides. Let's put you over here. Water quality actually, 94%. Seems to be the maximum. There's 95. Right, let's settle then for 95. And something that I've learned in other games particularly, you need pumps. So we'll have a pump there. And then a water treatment is small. Water treatment is small. water tank export, 25 cubic meters. Produces 100. Oh, yeah, I think that's all fine. But we'll flip it so that the output's on the right as we look at it. I'll stick you in there. Right, okay. Well, let's connect you up to the bus stop. Can you come around here? No. I should have done that the other way then. Let's get rid of that. Do that instead. Okay, and the road connection. I'm just going to run to that point there. Okay, still alright down here. Looks like folks are working away. They're still waiting for workers and some... oh, you need to lay the bricks. 21 days to lay the bricks, and then you've taken the steel and the boards. Both the roads are being worked on. We've got some dumpers still available, but we'll leave that. No need to overcrowd it for now. Let's get some pipes laid. Maximum max float, max pressure is 26, and 20 is how much we can hold in our water tank. So that should be okay. And then we're going to need actually another pump here, aren't we? And yeah, I'll take it out on this side here. So add you there. I just noticed a road connection coming from here. We might be able to squeeze it in through that gap as if it was meant to be. Okay, so do we need a footpath? We do. Just add that there. And I think now we can just run a pipe from this pump all the way down here. Seems to be okay. Right, sewage is next. I'm just going to pump the sewage out somewhere down here. We've got the sewage tanks over there somewhere. But we've got oil down around here, so let's check out the oil first. Pump jacks. Right, there we go. 60%, 60, 70, 75 I saw in there. And it comes quite a way out. Right, okay, we'll start over here. 66, 67. Let's flip it again to have the road on the right so it faces the other pumps, and yeah, we'll go with 67 there. And you've got 71, 72, 73, but I think we wouldn't bother with 73. I would like to get 70 at least. Thank you, also save. If we put you back in somewhere around here then. Turn you maybe face that direction. So it's 70 there, and then the last one, poorest relation, 58, 59. I think we would take 58. I think it's worth trying to get that wee spot there. 59 up here. There's 60. I'm just looking at this area up here to see where it's still worth heading for. 62% there. Right, take that. Only it should be facing the other way. Doesn't really matter, but I want to try and get all the roads facing the right direction. So flip it around like that. 62. No, that's the way it has to be. Right, yep, okay. Find me the 62 again. There. And now we need liquids and a pipe pumping station, 3 into 1. Right, that looks perfect there. And then we'll have storage. Is the road on the side I want? Probably fine. Yeah. So we'll have that there. And then there will be fuel loading. That's okay there. Yeah, that'll do. Because then this road can come out. Put a join in there, and then you'll just get. Well, let's sort out the roads later. You're connected with a pipe back to oil. Get the oil refinery. It's big. Input. No, I want the input to come in from the storage tank. So it would have to be. Can we flip it? That's probably okay there. Maybe if I move it over here, I'm thinking ahead to other industries down here. Because the reason I'm over here is the sewage, so I want to have a single bus stop if we can. So we could potentially bring you down to about there. And let's get roads. Sneak you through there. Yeah, that's okay. You connect up here. This road runs past there. Okay, so our sewage goes down in this area. Seems fine, and we run the pipes in behind the pumps. How are we looking up here? Still working. No workers, you're missing boards, but I guess that's them coming in there. This road's almost done. Fine. Back to networks and sewage discharge. So let's turn it. No, that's in. Is it? Yeah, that's sewage in. Can't build on water. Some part. Hang on. Can't build on water. Some parts are required to be in water. Is that outlet? That's. There we go. Hang on. So underneath, yeah, they can see it there. There's the outlet pipes. Right. So does it need workers? No. So we can have you. I saw it before. Right, you would go in there. And then we're going to put a sewage treatment in. Outputs there, right? Okay, we can fit it up here. And that's probably a good location, thinking about the bus stop, shared bus stop. We can do that. Sewage would then run from there down to there. Sewage and up here, right? Okay. Road connections. Right, we'll run the road out from here. And that's going to run all the way up to a roundabout. Let's get rid of some of this. This would be rail track eventually. Come on, there we go. And run you. Let's get rid of that knob there. Run it in more like that. Okay, and you can come across. Let's get a bus stop in here. So, yeah, we'll just have it somewhere in there. Let's do that. Our footpath across there is fine. Don't need to worry about the other sides. And up here, we can run from there across to there. I'm going to do that anyway. Right, oh, that's okay. Sorted. No, we're not, because we don't have any sewage coming in there yet. 39 days, you're still working then. And we need to get sewage. Networks again, sewage. Yeah, we'll need that's a sewage pump. Can I fit a sewage pump in here? Yes, I can. Yeah, right. Let's do that. Sewage pipe. And from there to there. And then from here. It's got to go behind those pumps. Tunnels above the train at some stage. Okay, let's come back here then. And I was going to put on this. No, yeah, I could put on both actually. Could you come over there? Could go that way. That might make more sense. If you come around the side of the refinery. Let's plan for that, and then from the current depth 2 meters, depth there's 2 meters. I know it fits. And we're in. We are. Okay. No pipes interfering with anybody else. So let's queue that up. And that too. You. you, you, and you, and you. While I'm here, I may as well queue up our power. Right. Take this off and come back down here and just make sure you shouldn't be have anybody assigned. No, good. That bit of road's done. Let's get the next one queued up, and I think we'll go with this stretch here next, and we'll add in some access roads just for now. And what are we at? June. So we've still got about 5 months or so before winter sets in. But as I said, I'm not planning to have any citizens move in. Because once we get our construction industry set up, then we start building over here the hospital, the school, etc. And get all that in place, and then have the citizens move in. Because, what am I thinking? Yeah, if we get the citizens to move in after the winter's passed, we don't need to worry about constructing our heating setup until next summer. So if we focus on the school and the other amenities to keep our folks happy when the temperature's acceptable. But for now, let's assign workers and dumpers to the road. And you here, you're just waiting for workers. And here they come. Right, making progress. And I think actually we're good to go. In terms of planning and laying out everything, I've got everything that I need for now. We'll have water and sewage delivered by truck, and for that we're going to need our technical services, which I was planning to have somewhere up around here. How many vehicles can you hold? 8, right, because you can have snowplows as well as tankers. So we'd probably have you somewhere in there, pretty close to the town. We'll connect up the road later once this access road's out the way. Right. Everything good over here. That's our heating plant, isn't it? Yes. The bus stop for access to all of that there. Bus stop up here. Should be able to reach up there. What's the distance? It's not what I'm after. Yes, it is. Tool for measurement. Right, so 290 air distance. Might be tight. Might need to put in a straight path up to there. Let's clear all those. There's a point here. We can branch a path off from there. And if that ran all the way, that's 275. That should be fine. Yeah, I think we're good. And coming down this way shouldn't be a problem. From there down to there is less than 200. Yeah, so I think time for another break. Next time out, hopefully, well, this will be complete. In fact, I'll complete that in between parts. We might then get to work on our second one. We'll keep gravelling up the roads and then launch into like maybe the hospital or something like that to start. Right. So for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.